I'm excited to show you this water flosser by Waterpik, and this thing is pretty cool. They do offer it in different colors as well, so if you're not a fan of the white, you definitely can have your pick. But I love this little unit. Like, I've used Waterpiks and water flossers in the past, and I mean, they work great. They're fantastic for your teeth, for your gums, but oftentimes it's just that wand and you don't know where to put it, or it's like just sitting on top of, maybe it's in your shower. That's where I usually keep it. But this thing is super neat, and I'll show you a couple of things first before we even start using it. Love the fact that this coils up, and this is where the wand is. So this is where your actual accessories are gonna, because you've got 7 different accessories to put at the end here, and this is how you'll be using it, just like at the dentist pretty much. And then when you're ready to go, put it back where it belongs. It coils back, and this is where the coil goes to get its water source. So there's nothing kind of like laying around on your counter, on your bathroom counter, which I thought it was a really, really nice idea. The only cord, of course, is the outlet that you have to plug in, of course. So then let's look at where the water goes. Obviously, as you can tell, this will open up, and all we're going to do is put a little bit of water, just like this. Of course, you can fill it up entirely, or just like that. It really doesn't matter. So when it's out of water, you'll just hear the pump going, and then you just turn it off. And then super easy, you've got a power button, you've got floss and massage, and then you've got your intensity as well right here. So 2 all the way to 10. I think I'm going to go all the way to 10 just to show you a little bit. And then this is the selector. As you can see, the blue light will tell you if you're under floss or under massage. And all that is basically, it's kind of like the way it will send out and spurt out the water. Usually the floss is like kind of like more directed, and the massage is like if you're gonna do your gums. It feels incredible as well. So that's awesome. Now let's look at the picks actually that it does come with. So you've got your typical one right here. You also have some that will have a little bit of brushing as well. So if you want to get into, you know, those hard to get, maybe spaces, maybe gaps in your teeth or behind your teeth, definitely can use this. You've got 2 of the same right here, as you can see. We've got this one right there, that's a little bit different because it does have also, I mean, it's hard to tell, but you do have a little bit of a brush here. So it's kind of a more directional brush, which I think is pretty cool. And then you have one of my favorite, and it does come with a caution. This one here is super focused. So if you're really, really going for a direct approach and very, very focused stream, definitely use this. But of course, you've got to be careful. Start with a low intensity and work your way up. It's going to be fantastic. Now, the other thing that I want to show you before I even turn it on, and let's just put this here so it doesn't fly all over the place, is how you actually hook it up. Check this out. Literally snaps in, and then all I can do, this is for direction. So if I want to use it like this under my teeth, or if I want to go like that, or it really doesn't matter. This is for the direction. And when you're ready to go, or you literally will go on, press the on, and then water's going to come out. This is another thing that I think is really cool with this unit, is that usually previous units, as soon as you turn it on, and I'll show you, as soon as you turn it on, it starts pumping. Check this out. Because I'm off here, the water's not coming out. I like that a lot. I think that's a really cool feature. So then you're not just like throwing water all over the place. It will go in when you're ready, which is nice. And then that little release button, really cool. Look at this. You release the button, you go like that, and it releases the entire thing. And again, snap, release. Super, super simple. And let's look at the floss. Check this out. I'm going to put it on 10. We're going to turn it on. And then as soon, pop, look at that intensity. And I'm going to go into massage. Look at that massage. Very, very cool. So yeah, I mean, and it's using, yeah, you could do your entire mouth with a full canister full of water or not. I mean, this is going to work fantastic. And when you're done, look at this, coils right back in here, release this. Of course, you would clean this, once after every use, just like rinse it out and then put it back. And for the next use, really, I think this thing looks super sleek, has a bunch of features. It is definitely the best one I've ever tried and seen that looks incredible in a bathroom, but it's packed with feature, which is great.